Great looking custom cue just landed in our inventory here at Crossroad Cues by way of the iconic Phillippi custom cue shop in Pasadena, Maryland. We tip our hat to Mr. Rick, who has been building these fine, masterfully constructed custom cues for many, many, many years. Rick's father, the late, great Mr. Richard Phillippi, started building cues in the 1970s, and his son Rick came on board with him in the 1980s and has been doing it ever since and doing a fine job at it, I must say. What you're looking at here is tulip wood. So you've got 6 points of tulip wood going into Bacote. What a combination that is right there. And here is something special about this cue. And I'm not talking about that cool looking wrap right there. What's special is that Rick primarily, not all the time, but more oftentimes than none, builds his cues the old school way. That forearm up top is uncored. So you've got a natural forward balance on this cue and a really solid hit. 3/8 modified pin, black phenolic joint. You can clearly feel the difference. And you guys know that I'm a fan of both, okay? I have some of my cues that are cored with maple, some are cored with Paduke, Purple Heart, but there is something different, something unique, and I would even say something special about a solid uncored cue. You're gonna feel the hit of that Bacote. Now, even though Bacote looks really cool, these cue makers are not using Bacote because it looks cool. It plays really good. Now take a peek at what he does here. So again, you got 6 points of tulip wood, 3 high, 3 low, look at that. Tulip wood is not only becoming a very expensive wood, it's becoming an extremely hard wood to source. There's that Phillippi cue signature right there. Look at the texture on this wrap. This is embossed brown elephant. That means that it is not real elephant, but it is real leather. This stuff right here, people actually prefer over real elephant. It just lasts forever and a day. But look at the quality of that. And I think it's a perfect complement to the colors in the natural woods. So if you look at the tulip wood and then the Bacote, and then look at that wrap. He selected the perfect wrap to complement those. You've got tulip wood in the butt sleeve, and then the Bacote in the rings. So again, Bacote forearm, and then you have, tulip wood and Bacote in the rings. See how he married those together right there? And then here's my favorite part. Look at the tulip wood in the butt sleeve of this cue. As I spin it, you can see how it changes. There are some high quality pictures of this cue on our website, crossroadcues.com. Rick's been using that 3/8 modified. That's one of my favorite pins. He uses all kinds of different stuff. Most Phillippis are going to be 5/16-14 on the stainless steel joint or the radial pin he's been using for quite a while. But I love that he's using that 3/8 modified. This cue is an extremely good value. You can see the price and all of the specs on the post for a cue that's well under $2,000, made by one of the best cue makers in the world, in my opinion, and the opinion of many others. You just cannot go wrong. He always keeps these very affordable. The playability of a Phillippi speaks for itself. That's the reason why you don't see Rick's cues come back up on the resale market real often. And he is also notably one of the very, very best when it comes to restorations, cue repair, and things of that nature. You've got one maple shaft with this cue as well, 12.95. The specs and everything, again, are listed. If you're interested in this cue, you can reach out to us through the contact form on the website, crossroadcues.com, or you can call or text the number on the listing. Let's take one more look at that wood right there. Look at that. I like how Bacote kind of looks like a tiger stripe, doesn't it? Tulipwood and Bacote 6-point Phillippi custom Q. Available now with worldwide shipping, available at crossroadcues.com.